Alright. Let me know if that's a little bit easier on the ear. Random Murloc in your hand, +1/+1. Well, you can see that they're trying to make Murloc decks alive and kicking. Definitely trying to give you a lot of cards for those. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Cyber Sandy. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. So deal 3 damage to all other characters. Okay, and then I got a freezing potion. Okay. Alright, another Rafiki. That's his new name. We've got that guy. I've got that guy. Got that. Who's now? Blubber Baron. Whenever you summon a Battlecry minion while this is in your hand, gain +1/+1. Well, this is in your hand. Okay. That's pretty cool. Kirishiro, I follow you on Twitter because I Google Translate every single one of your tweets. I follow you on Twitter because you are one of my mods and you deserve it. You deserve my Twitter follow. Speaking of Twitter, I just hit 500 followers. Just like 5 minutes ago. I got a lot going on tomorrow. I am seeing a movie earlier in the day, and then I've got some stuff to do around the house, and then I am going over a friend's house to watch, to make some dinner. Maybe we're going to play some Settlers of Catan, and then watch The Walking Dead. That is my plans for tomorrow. But perhaps next weekend. I think next weekend is a little more free. Okie doke. Alright, so we got a kooky chemist. In a belly shirt for some reason. Is he really he's wearing like lady armor? I think I've had all these. That one's new. Naga Corsair. A Naga Pirate? That's kind of interesting. Give your weapon +1 attack. You don't want me to translate you? What are they, mean tweets? You just troll people on Twitter all day long? Guess I've got one of those guys. Small time Buccaneer. That's +2 attack when I have a weapon equipped. Okay. Okay. Gonzala, exactly. That's how Settlers works. So you have to stay really quiet when you're ahead and hope no one notices. Alright, bye Red. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by, and I shall talk to you next week. But the thing with Settlers is sometimes, you know, depending on where and how you're set up, usually like in the very beginning of the game, and what other tiles you have access to, sometimes you just fuck people up and there's nothing they can do. No matter how many times they refuse to trade with you, there's just nothing they can do. The roll of the dice just give you every card you need, and this seems to happen to Evil all the time, more games than not. Because he's a lucky bastard. sevens when you need them to. Got one of those guys. Got that guy, got that guy. Got that guy. It's starting to get into a bunch of repeats. Only in board games. But I love them to death. Mistress of Mixtures. That sounds like a kind of neat nickname for, like, a chef. You think things like don't stick your dick in poop. Alright. 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 I mean, that... Evil's right, that is good advice. Especially, like, if it's your own poop. I assume that's probably what we'd have access to the most. So I've got all that guy. Pint-sized potion. Give all enemy minions -3 attack this turn only. Alright. Oh, also, I know I have that game list thing, but right now, don't sub to me. I have not been streaming regularly enough to deserve it, so until I get a regular schedule, I should have just turned that thing off. But Evil is obligated. I thought you were 5 months. I thought you just hit 5 months. Hired gun, blast, crystal, post, and destroy a minion, and have one of those. Got one of those. Alright, I've got all those. You tweet everything your teacher says. Rebellion. We've got a game that's similar to that. I'm not familiar with Rebellion, but we play one. It's called Resistance. It's where you're like, so you're a group of like anti-establishment, like rebels, I guess, and you're fighting a corrupt government. And so everyone is a rebel, except that depending on how many people are playing, like 1 or 2 people will be spies, and you go on missions together, and like you vote. Oh, so you know, yeah, Resistance. That game. It's so good. Another game that's like that. I haven't played it yet because I haven't finished watching this TV series. Is Battlestar Galactica. People say that's very similar to Resistance. That mod wall. Chicken is probably out partying. It's Saturday night. I don't have one of these yet. Deal damage equal to this minion's attack. Deal 4 damage. Summon another Jade Golem. I feel like everyone is going to have Jade Golems. Can I tell when Evil is lying? Sometimes. He's pretty good. He's pretty good at the game. He's also really good at denying when he's lying. So even if you're like pretty damn sure that he's the spy, he'll somehow convince you that it's definitely not him. He's good at that. I mean, I can often tell when he's lying outside of games. Alright, so we've got Blowgill Sniper. That's just like Elven Archer. Okay, +3 attack, +3 health. I don't have a twitchy eye, but you're right. I smile. Like, I can't keep a straight face. Sometimes I can. Sometimes. But not super often. A lot of times I just giggle. Thank you so much for the follow, Alexino. I appreciate that. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Alright, I think I've got all these guys. I'm almost halfway through the packs, and I've only got one legendary. It's a little disheartening. Oh, there's my second one. That makes me feel a little better. That's averaging about one every 15 packs. Alright, Kiro. You go study. You go learn and get smart and do all that stuff. Maybe if you finish studying, you can come back if I'm still on. Or maybe if I'm hoping to start streaming like at least once per weekend. I think I'm going to set that as a goal, at least for the next few weeks. We'll see how that goes, but hopefully I see you next weekend.
Oh, legendary!
Is it Aya or Aya? Aya Blackpaw. Death Battle Cry and Death Rattle summon a Jade Golem. That's pretty cool. She's the like the main person of the Jade, whatever, right?
Golden Common!
No, Golden Jade Spirit. You already failed the class, or you just failed at studying?
Golden Rare!
2 Goldens. Oh, I burned myself curling my hair. Oh, it hurts.
Rare!
Oh, you did already. You did already fail the class. What class? Alright, I've got all these guys. Got that one. I've got that one.
Rare!
A random weapon in your hand, +1/+1. Okay.
Rare!
2 less if your opponent has at least 3 minions.
Epic!
Joshua, hi. Welcome. How you doing? There are definitely people who are not mods. Just the 3 mods are talkative. No banning. Gonzalo was one of my... You were my second mod, because Evil was my first mod. And then Gonzalo got tired of me, and he didn't come back for a really long time. And so then I... and then I modded Kyo. So now Gonzalo is back today, and I'm really glad to see him. And hence all of my mods today.